boots, not sneakers. First off, you don't need $600 worth of clothes from any specific hunting brand. You will need to invest. How's it going, everyone? This is Sean with the Sean is Hunting YouTube channel, and I want to thank you for coming back and enjoying Sean's Journey to Hunt video series. This is going to be episode 4. It is called Suit Up, and I'm guessing you can figure out why, but let's get into it. So today we're going to be looking at how we are going to dress for our first hunt. And we're going to go over boots, pants, shirts, jackets, and accessories. So yeah, let's just jump into it. First off, you don't need $600 worth of clothes from any specific hunting brand. You will need to invest a little bit of money in your wardrobe to start out. Boots, not sneakers. But luckily, there is more than a few things you can make yourself. Also, if you are so inclined, if you know someone who is good at making clothes, you can ask them if they would be willing to help you make some clothes. I ran into an old hunter in a big box sporting store, and he told me that when he was younger, he used to go to the craft stores and have some of the old ladies, some of the retired women, help him sew up some hunting gear so that way he could save some money. And I thought this was a really good way to get people more more connected with their hunting, and making your own apparel just adds an extra layer to, I got this animal through determination, and part of it was my clothing, part of it was my skill. Also, it's good to know how to sew. If you rip a seam in the field, you're going to want to sew that up. Very good skill to know. But it's good to go check out those hunting stores. Like I said, if you're not very financially well off, and it will help you get some camo very inexpensively, and help you save some money. Also, if you're a bigger guy like me, it is hard to find hunting clothes in your size at a decent price. Like this shirt I have on right now, it is a 5XL. Now it is a little bit loose on me, so I would get 4XL hunting clothes. But still, trying to find 4XL under 150, 200 bucks that isn't straight trash clothing, it's really hard. You can buy camo fabric to make a poncho if you're duck hunting, or even make a very crude hunting jacket like this camo that's behind me. Yeah, that's literally canvas. I think that was a 6 foot by 3 foot piece of cloth, and it was like $12. So 24 bucks, you can make a jacket if you're a bigger guy. It's pretty simple. At the very least, a poncho. Let's get into this list and go from there. Number 1, it is a big one, in my opinion. It's boots. Boots, not sneakers. All right? And preferably not running shoes. Hiking boots are okay. As long as your boot goes above your ankle, you're going to be good. You can find hunting boots at Walmart. I would not suggest it. I would go look for a good pair of boots. When I go hunting, I am hunting in my work boots. They happen to be Red Wing boots, and I have these for work. I bought them for work and for hunting. They're going to be dual purpose boots. Yes, I spent a considerable amount of money on my boots because I'm in them all day. Most of the time I wear them on my days off. I wear them when I go out hunting. So that they were $275. They were a good investment. Just because your boots come from a hunting store does not mean they are going to be the best. Okay? Like I said, if all you can afford is Walmart boots, go out, get Walmart boots. Check eBay, check Amazon, check Facebook Marketplace, stuff like that, Craigslist. You're gonna find decent hunting gear at a pretty good price. I would go the eBay route before I would go to the Walmart route. You can get a really good pair of boots from Walmart, but you can get a pair of great boots from eBay. But all I gotta say, don't cheap out on your boots. You're going to be in them. You're going to be breaking them in. I bought a pair of boots I had way back in the day. They were Bates. Bates is an awesome boot brand. I love them. I've owned 3 pairs. I found a pair of Bates at a yard sale, and I was like, awesome, score. Sole came off. First step into the hunt. So I had to hunt in Chuck Taylors. That was not good, but I was determined on hunting. And they were high top Chuck Taylors, so at least my ankles were supported. Waterproof is preferable. You're going to need it whether you're hunting in dry climate or you're hunting in wet climate. The reason why, you're going to spill water on yourself. You're going to dump water on your head. You don't want that water seeping into your boots. You can get what they call jungle rot. I'm not sure what it's actually called, but pretty much your feet just get really nasty. Skin starts falling off, and that's from a wet boot. Wear wool socks. They're super comfortable. That's pretty much all I wear, whether it's summer, winter, whatever. They are, if I remember right, they're moisture wicking. They don't hold moisture. They actually let it out. And wool socks are cheap, or they can be cheap. Keep your boots snug. Do not make them tight. Keeping them tight will mess up your feet. They'll mess up your ankles. You can lose circulation in your foot and feeling in your foot, and losing feeling in your foot is not good. The biggest part about boots, make sure you break them in. If you are wearing boots for the first time on your hunt, you are going to be miserable. All right. Pants. Number 2, pants. Another big thing, not as big as boots, in my opinion. There's a lot of leeway with pants, but I would try and avoid wearing shorts. If it's super hot out, go ahead, wear shorts. Just be prepared. You're going to get your legs torn up. Jeans are not out of the question, in my opinion, when going on a hunt. Most people own a pair of jeans. They're broken in. They're comfortable. They're good to hunt. All right? You don't need brand new hunting gear or hunting pants. I can't find them. So why even bother? All right? Keep a set of thermals in your bag. This is both for your upper and lower thermal layer. Do not go out into the field without them. You never know if something's going to happen when you're going to be caught out overnight. For those who don't know, the desert does get very cold at night. So that is one thing to think about. Have a sturdy belt or suspenders. Personally, I do recommend suspenders. Just taking that weight or taking that cinch point from around your waist and putting a little bit of weight on your shoulders, not too much. So that's just my opinion. Be prepared to tear your pants up though, depending on what kind of climate you're going into or what kind of area. Your pants will most likely get tore up. So if you're hard pressed for cash and you just bought a pair of brand new like $200 hunting pants, good luck. Again, I don't think that buying used clothing is that bad. You can always wash it and it'll be good. Or it should be good. And we'll get into washing a little bit later. Got some tips for you on that. Shirts. Your shirt is going to be another good thing. I'd recommend you have one shirt that is only for hunting. The reason that is, let's say you have a shirt that is comfortable, it's broken in. If you wear it out to work, wear it out somewhere, it can get messed up, get torn, then you have to go through the process of breaking in another shirt. I know it sounds weird, but you got to remember this is the thing that's going to keep the sun off your back, the sun off your front. It's going to be the top base layer on your hunt. And the top of your body heats up a lot easier, or overheats a lot easier than your legs do. So at least that's what I've noticed with me. I do recommend a camo shirt and long sleeve. If all you can find is a long sleeve camo shirt from Walmart, awesome, get it, pick it up, just use that. And why I specifically mentioned long sleeve, it will help protect your arms from getting torn up. So, and keep the sun off your arms too. Number 4 would be your jacket. Cold weather, you want a heavy jacket. Warm weather, or cool weather, I should say, you want a medium to lightweight jacket. Remember, if it's going to be cool or cold during the day, it is going to be friggin' cold at night. And if you're in the desert, like I said, it could be 50 degrees during the day. At night, it could dip down to 0. There could be that big of a fluctuation, especially if you account for real feel because of wind and all that. Stuff can go bad pretty quick. So if cool weather, medium lightweight jacket. If it's going to be cold during the day, it's going to be cold at night, bring a heavy jacket. Remember, you can always take a jacket on or put on a jacket and take off a jacket. So just think about that. You don't want your jacket to be too loud. You don't want to hear that all the time. So remember, an animal's two biggest senses are their hearing and their smell. So you got to keep that in mind. And speaking of smell, let's get into washing your clothes. All right. I recommend baking soda or vinegar. And if you're going to use baking soda, that's going to remove a lot of scent and give it a very neutral scent. If you use vinegar, it is going to clean very well, just like baking soda. You are going to have a slight scent, but if you hang it up to dry or hang it up to let it air out, that smell will eventually go away, and you should be good to go out in the field. There are specifically made hunting detergents for your clothes. They're a little bit pricey. I use baking soda because I get baking soda at Costco, 10 pounds for $8. So why not? Yeah. If you want to use the hunting detergent, go ahead, go for it. Let me know how it works. I really do want to know if it's worth it. Number 5 is going to be accessories. The reason I'm putting accessories on this and not the gear is because these are apparel specific accessories. Ball caps or a boonie cap. So ball cap like this, good to keep the sun out your eyes, or a boonie cap. Some people call it a bucket hat. Good for all around protection. I prefer a boonie hat just because it does help with the back of the neck and keeping the sun off of it and the rain off of it. Beanies are really good for cold weather. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. For our friends up north, a beanie is also known as a toque. So, or they're also called toques for our friends up in Canada. So, just so that way you guys are on the same page. Safety glasses are a really big deal. Don't just go to a store and say, oh, hey, I need safety glasses. Get ballistic specific safety glasses. You never know if you're going to catch a ricochet, if your bullet's going to hit a tree and a piece of bark's going to come flying back at you. We've seen the videos on YouTube. We all know what can happen. Balaclavas are really amazing, especially in cold weather, but they're also good in hot weather. Balaclava or a gaiter are really good. I prefer the balaclava just because they cover everything but right here. So your eyes are completely open, but the rest of your face is covered. Really good for sun protection. Gaiters, they just go over your neck, over your face. They're good too. If you're wearing a hat, gaiter's a good idea. Hunting vest, they are a good idea to have. For safety, I recommend them. Blaze orange, non-reflective. So don't just take your safety vest from work that has the reflective part on it, or for you guys in the military, your PT belts. Do not use your PT belts. All right. Deer can see that reflection, or whatever animal you're going to go hunt. I just learned ducks have really good eyesight, so that's probably what screwed up my first duck hunt, is they were able to see me. Gloves are a big one. Keep your hands from getting torn up. Keep them warm. Keep them dry. I think those are all very self-explanatory. So just going back into it, you don't need a ton of fancy gear. One thing doing the research for this that I thought of was, if you have old BDUs or your military uniform, not your dress uniform, but your everyday uniform, that's really good to go hunting in. Woodland for the woods, desert for the desert. I prefer BDU style. Those old ones from back in the 90s that everyone knows and loves. Not those stupid ACUs or Digicam crap that I had to wear. But BDUs, really awesome for cheap hunting gear. You can find them anywhere online, and they go from either super cheap to really expensive, so it's all up to you. But that's pretty much it. You got to just remember, dress appropriately. Jeans are okay. Nice hunting pants are okay. Regular cotton shirt is good, but a really nice either synthetic or even really nice wool material if you're willing to go that route. Really good for out in the field. Remember, wear a hat or a beanie or even a balaclava. Keep that sun off your neck and your back. And just remember, you guys, be safe. Remember, the biggest things on this channel, or the biggest tenets we follow on this channel, are conservation and education. We want to conserve our natural resources because we want to have it for the future. Not just for us, but for our kids and for future generations of hunters. And the only way we can conserve these resources is through education. Educate yourself. You don't want to go out and be stupid. You want to go out, have all the knowledge you can get. And with that, that's going to end this video. There is one more video in this series, and I cannot wait to make it. It's going to tie everything up, and then we're going to have a bonus episode where we're just going to go over a bunch of different stuff and even possibly have one of my buddies on to teach us about going out for a deer hunt. So you all have a good one, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you for checking out Sean is Hunting YouTube, and we hope to see you soon. Please go check us out on Facebook and Instagram. It's Sean is Hunting. And I want to thank you so much for watching the video. You all have a good one. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment, and let your friends know about us. Bye.